placement department. As you know, we know me, I'm the placement officer in the placement department. There you can see our placement take officer and our placement support officer. You get to know him every single day. So, and also you know our placement manager, who is Mr. Oswani. We came to have some discussion with you guys. You guys also can call it a Q&A session. After my conversation, you guys can ask me anything you guys want to know, or you guys can just come to us later on if you guys feel like you guys have more question. It came up later on. So I'm just going to cover today. I hope you guys already understand during your transition. We already told you also about during your term 1. We have discussed with you about your placements. During your this module ESC, you need to do your placement, which will be 50 hours. You guys are aware about it, everyone? It's 50 hours. And during term 1, we will come into you 50, yes. Not 15, 50.
Okay.
So during term 1, we were also coming to you to grab all the information from you, just to understand where you guys are standing at the moment, where you working, you are not working, or volunteer. So that's called initial screening. We were coming to you guys. There are still some learners who didn't give us any detail. So we were thinking, let's have a chat with you guys. So you guys get to know, probably you didn't understand anything, or we are always here to help you guys. So we have received some of your details. Some of you, we didn't receive the detail. Anyone who didn't give us the detail yet, my colleague will go to you guys turn by turn and speak to you guys and check your records. Please liaise with my colleague so you guys can provide the detail and we can update our record. Now, second thing, in terms of placement, you guys can do the placement. First thing, where you guys are working. If you guys are already working there somewhere, you guys can do your placement with your own employer. But as you need to know, as you know, it's a work placement, and also you guys are doing a bachelor level degree. It's a graduate level degree. So you need to understand, when you guys are talking to your employers, have to request them. We need to do some additional responsibility which can meet the criteria of graduate level. So you have to look for some higher skill responsibilities. You guys can always talk to your employers if you guys need any supporting documents from us, or want us to just talk to you guys to give you more advice. We are here. So speak to your employers. If you guys are already working, talk to them. You guys need to add some additional responsibilities in terms of doing your placement. Whatever job title you have, it's most welcome. You can do that with the additional responsibility. But the same job title, same job title, you can't do it. The job title has to be updated as well. So for example, if you guys are doing customer assistant, speak to your employer. With the additional new responsibilities, you can do probably team leading, or probably doing management, something like that. So you guys can, yes, I can see you are ready to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, sorry, apart of the jobs that we are doing at the place where we work, we need an extra task. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. So that extra task will be added as your placement hours. So if you are doing like 2 hours at your work and you are requesting your employers, I want to do some additional responsibility because I have to complete my work experience. Okay. And your employer suggesting, okay, blah 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 responsibilities you can do, but you have to work 1 hour extra. That 1 hour extra can be added to your placement.
Right. As
a placement hours. Because keep it on mind, placement is not paid. So they can offer you the responsibilities, but you have to probably work for them unpaid. So you can have the arrangement, speak to them, and you and your employer can have the arrangement, because we don't know what your employer will suggest. So come back.
What do I have to email? I mean, I have to email a letter from my employer with a...
Are you currently working?
At the moment I'm self-employed.
Okay.
So well, that's no problem, because I can do a placement somewhere.
So, okay, in that case you are doing placement somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
In that case, this is the second option. First option, as I covered, if you guys are working, you guys can do placement with them. But what you guys have to consider, adding some new responsibilities, update your job title. Come back to us, then we will discuss with the updated record. Second option, if you guys are looking for, don't want to do your placement with your current employer, self-employed, or you guys are unemployed or doing some volunteer, anything, you guys want to look for new placement, Find out what interest you have, why you guys are here 4 years, because you want to grow your career, what you want to be, where you want to grow, see yourself. Find out that interest. I would definitely suggest find out your interest, go to the different employers, speak to them. I am doing this course, I want to do my placement, do you guys have any availability? So this is how you can get the placement, and this is called source placement. So go there. If you guys need any advice how you gonna talk to them, we can always support you guys. If you guys want any supporting document, as I said before, we have an employer letter, we can give it to you guys. Let us know if you need it, we can email that to you. You can show to your employers anywhere you guys are searching for placement. Or also sometimes employers want any proof, like you guys are student of us, you can show you guys are actually student of us, so you guys can talk that way. Third option, you guys can do any kind of when you guys are not, definitely sure you guys are not doing placement, you guys can go for alternative of placement, which is professional challenge. So that is actually group presentation, you can choose that, but there is a but. We encourage more our learners to go for the live experience. Placement is a very good source, you can gain some practical experience also during the time of study. So we definitely recommend you to try placement platform first, but if you guys have different circumstances, you guys can always come to us and tell us you don't want to do placement, what is the reason, and then can choose alternative assessment, which is professional challenge. But keep it on mind, alternative assessment date will be different. We can't tell you the date now, it's normally comes decided by your university, then we can give you the date. Most of the time it happens after week 10, so this term we will confirm you as well. So for this you need to, probably it can be after, during your break time, because after week 10 your teaching period is finished. So keep that on mind. If you guys are choosing professional challenge, there will be a time range you guys have to attend, have to do your group presentation.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to ask you something about she's self-employed, she's working for herself, sole trader.
Yeah.
So she's having like she's doing a hairstyling.
So you have your own business?
Yes.
Do you have your own shop as well?
Yes, I pay the rent.
Okay.
And it's like
definitely.
she's having her own space.
Because I'm asking, when you call me on the phone, I'm saying
Yeah.
same things.
Yeah.
If it's your own company, if it's your
Like
own
she's
company,
like she's the CEO
Everything,
of
like
her
me,
own
but you
business.
say it's not
Manager,
She can't.
like
so
she's doing
my
everything.
company.
yeah, if
Yeah,
it's your own
because she's
company,
the
you can't
director
do
of
that.
the company.
Yes.
So
Because
of
I
course
remember you calling me one day.
she is self-employed.
No, I am sole trader.
Self-employed is
So
one
I
place.
am sole trader.
No, with one.
Sole trader, like you know, she's having a business
Mhm.
and she's the director there. She's managing everything. She's doing the work.
Yes.
And I pay the rent in the salon. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, this is where I'm saying. So you actually own a company, you are the director of the company. If you're doing the placements, there is no one to observe you. Placement is adding some additional responsibility, you are reaching a level, but for your circumstances, I'm taking that into my diary, of course. I will speak to my placement manager and I will come back to you. Do you guys have any more question?
You know, for the people that they are self-employed, right? For example, me, I'm self-employed.
Yeah.
I work for myself. Yeah. If I'm going to do placement somewhere else,
Yeah.
how I'm gonna work to support myself? Because I need to work.
Well, keep this on mind. That's a very good point you came up, because when you guys are doing placement, you can't do your placement during your session when you guys are coming for study.
Yeah, but
Also, if
we
you're
study
working,
today, so we have
Yeah,
work
we
days
want to
like
use
for
even more
placement
time.
or
Yeah.
for our work, you know.
Time
yeah,
which
how
we have to work to survive.
combine everything.
this is where I said, if you guys have different circumstances, please come along, then we can discuss. Not everyone has the same circumstances, then we can find any kind of alternatives. And also keep it on mind, when you guys are struggling to get the placement, as you are self-employed as well, you can always come with us, because if you already tried and couldn't manage, the time is not matching or anything is not matching, you can come and tell us you want to go for alternative assessment professional challenge, because you don't have time. And also there is way of discussing, we probably can signpost you guys as well to the different employers if you are unable to find placement by yourself. But one thing, keep it on mind, when we are signposting you to different employers, we cannot promise you what time they're gonna give you. It's completely between you and them.
No, this is
No have
really-
time because I pay the rent every day. No have time for another employee. No have.
You know, this
Yeah,
is
I
the thing.
understand
Because
that,
I work,
yeah.
it's my job. I need to working for my customer because I need to pay for rent. No?
In
Ma'am, in
this
this
kind of
case, I
I
would
situation,
need
suggest
another
that-
job.
I would suggest that when you have a time, come back to us, the
Yes.
placement department.
Please speak to
We have a self employed option as well, so we can talk about that. Okay?
Yes.
No worries.
and always keep it on mind, as I keep saying you, if you guys are struggling for the time, you guys don't know which time fit in for placement, you guys can always choose for professional challenge, which we normally encourage our learners to go for placement, but that's okay, we still can talk. So if you want to talk, you can come to me, and also you as well, so we can come in detail, so you go, then we can find out like what kind of support we can give you.
Okay, one more question. What kind of proof do I have to send, do I have to email to the placement? Like,
What kind of proof as in?
Yeah, then I'm doing placement somewhere.
What do you
I have
placement
to-
somewhere? I'm coming to this point as well. So when you guys, as I said, first step was initial screening. During term 1, I was taking your detail.
Okay.
It can be employed with the detail, unemployed, no detail because you're not working. But whatever is it, we at least know some of our learners are standing in this position.
Okay.
Second step, from the initial screening, whoever is good to go, we normally ask them, confirm them, this is where you are doing. You have to have some additional skills to do these placements. And then that's not approved. That's we only confirming the information you provide us for your placement. And then we send you form 1. Once we send you the form, you have to fill up that form between you and your employer.
Okay.
Once you send us the form, we're gonna approve that after considering your form, whatever the information is in the form. Don't start your placement until we approve the form. That form is something, we have it, we look through everything, checked everything, and then we will confirm, yes, it's good to go. So don't assume without providing us the detail and without giving us form 1, you can start your placement.
So when you gonna send us the form?
When you give us the detail. Did you give us the details? That's why my colleague is here, they're gonna check it. So we're gonna check one of each and everyone's detail today, wherever you guys are standing. You guys are over 7. We have already sent so many learners form 1, and we also confirmed their details. Some of them, so many learners already. So if you didn't receive the form, probably you are one of them who didn't provide us the detail yet. So we're gonna check your record, and probably you will get to know. So that's fine. After the session, we will check all of your details.
What kind of details I have to send?
As you said, you are self-employed. I know, like you didn't find your placement yet. That's why you didn't receive the forms. So when you get the form, when you get your placement, if you find placement tomorrow, you probably giving us the detail tomorrow. Okay, through email, I have found the placement, provider's name, this is the job title I have agreed, and this is the provider's detail. This is how we can pull the report, and then we will confirm you, this is what you have confirmed, this is your form. And then you can
The
fill
name,
up the form.
address, phone,
Yes.
name of company.
Yeah. I think you did the QR code, right?
No, I didn't send nothing.
Okay.
I want to ask. I have.
So this is how we give you the form.
So we need to send the name of the company, the phone
Name,
number of the
address,
company,
everything.
Yes.
address and everything.
Yeah.
Once
All
you find
details, I
it.
think.
Have you found any placement though?
Maybe.
You're not sure now.
That's
why I
alright.
was to ask
If you already find any placement, or if you're already in loop with some different employers, please speak to them. Whichever you have picked up, you know it's good to go. Please give us the detail so we can see. We can send you the form, and you can fill up the form with your employers and send it back to us.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
But we have to complete the form together with the company
Yeah.
where we
Yeah.
find the placement. You mean?
Yes. And yeah, I think that's all. I have covered from my side. I wanted to say one more thing. We have new email address now. We used to have our email address was placements@week.ac.uk. Our new email address is weekplacement.
We'll write it down.
Are you guys
Can
ready?
you work for us, please?
Yes, I'm just writing it down here. Thank you.
There's a filter on this, you have filter on that tab. You know what it says 12, when you 12 tab it. I can't.
Can you guys see that?
Yes?
So that's our new email address. Going forward, when you guys are emailing to us, please email to this email address. During your intake, we will be doing more workshop events. We are strongly recommend to all of our learners, please join the events and the workshop. Keep check your L2 email, which is really beneficial. Sometimes we're bringing up so many guest speakers, different employers, where you can find out the source or find out the employers where you can contact with them and find out your placement. So if you guys are actually missing out your event or workshop, you might be missing out so many things. So it's strongly recommended if you guys getting any kind of invitation through your email, please join. You guys are most welcome to us anytime for any information. You guys know already where is placement department?
Excuse me?
Do you guys know where we're sitting, where we're
No, I
located?
think on the upper there.
Yes, where is the student hub and placement department? They are
Okay,
we are sitting
yeah.
together currently. Any more question for us?
No question. No question. All
The,
clear.
Placement.
Yeah.
Have you got,
Just want to check
they've got the prospectus statement that's supposed to be done after the